everybody, and welcome back to Roll Together RPG and to our what's the place park called again?
No Die Park.
Don't
How
Die
could you
Park. There we
forget?
go.
The advertisements are absolutely everywhere. You know how you put a whole thing on people's phones? I've been putting adverts on people's phones. You can't even look at pornography without seeing this face. Max Hammond. Remember the name.
That's horrendous.
Thank you. I love my fans. Anyway, don't
My
you oh dear
OnlyFans.
me. I'll buy your house. I'll buy all your houses.
Oh dear.
Oh my.
Anyway, if you want to
We
carry
are
on.
Roll Together RPG. This is a little game that we are doing called Chaos Theory.
Bless you.
Oh. Cough it up.
Somebody call his wife. He
Don't
needs
die.
a smack.
That would be the cyanide. See what happens when you run your fucking mouth. Hammond. I'm sure the rest of you are going to be playing my little game and having a good time, right?
I'm leaving all of this in.
Good. I don't think we're allowed to say the F word within the first minute on YouTube, so I might have been bleeped, but...
You would have been. Yes, we are playing Chaos Theory RPG, which was done by Ender Smith, Aubrey Dangle, and Julia Rutledge. It is a Jurassic Park themed homebrew for Lasers and Feelings RPG, which is done by John Harper. All links and everything to that will be, both of those and all places you can support it and all that sort of stuff will be in the chat or in the description below. Our sponsors for today are Phoenix Dice and Bearded Ladies. Check out all of their stuff in the links and chat and description below. Massive thank you, as always, to the D20 Club on Patreon. They are the best. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to let Tom make this chaos that he does.
I need the goats for science.
You need the goats. You can join from as little as one of those goats or velociraptors by sending them directly to Tom. We do have a higher tier where you can see games that we do exclusively before they are released to the public and all of that sort of stuff. Links will be in chat or in the description below. If you are watching us on YouTube, please do consider leaving a like, subscribe, and comment. It helps with the algorithm, lets us know what it is you like that we do so that we can let Tom make more of it. Speaking
I
of
get
Tom,
the power. No, yes, no. Please introduce me. Me and the character have just melded together like the scientific monstrosity in my park.
I don't
like
think I need to introduce you.
It's like the Piers Marmello incident all over again.
As soon as you give me a chance to be a jerk, I curve in. It's like it's bottled up. I can't keep playing little sweeties and poppets. Sometimes I need to play the worst man that's ever existed.
Honestly, that cyanide thing made me laugh so hard. I was literally dribbling out my drink, and then Debbie came in to deliver a tea and just saw me slowly dribbling out
Folks,
juice. I had to unscrew. It's all on here. You can watch me unscrew the ball to literally let it out my mouth. Because if anything else would have happened, I'd have just choked to death.
No, we
she-
actually have to keep it in because now you've called back to it.
I'm afraid it's the rest.
The thing is, though, did she look at you and go, Tom? And you just looked at her and went, Tom.
No, she just laughed at me. She just
Rude.
just stood there and laughed.
As you dribble juice down yourself.
Like the best partner would.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is the best partner.
Aw. Aw. We hearts here are rolled together. Anyway, yes, welcome folks back to No Die Park, a dinosaur-based theme park out in the River Thames. I think we worked out while we've been on our break that it's to the south. So it's a park owned by the Hammond family. The attempt to make a documentary about what happened to Max Hammond's uncle has been quickly tangled up in the court. No Die Park is mostly a water-based park. There is all sorts of cost-cutting going on here, which is unfortunate. For all the talk of spare no expense when it comes to buying things like a PlayStation 6. You'll get it eventually, folks. Or maybe you won't. Maybe it's just from the...
It's only because Xbox is not out of the console wars thing now, so there is only PlayStation 6.
It's true. This is the darkest timeline. I tried to bring back the Dreamcast too. Didn't like that. Anyway, in the first episode, our players have arrived on the archipelago, possibly. I don't know.
The Dino Archipelago.
Which is mostly made of trash, recycled goods. No lies there. We have.
Hey, it beats us shipping it like abroad.
Absolutely,
You know, right? Probably did a good deal.
Yeah,
Helped out his friends in Parliament.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get a knighthood. Also possibly gets to be king of a small country. Who knows how things are going?
We still have Malta, right?
Oh, yes, of course.
Does he think that the land that he has created out of trash counts as his own country?
I'm afraid it does. You know, no law of the land can charge me.
No Die Park is on Dino Land, which is
Exactly.
a different land from England.
I think if one of our old World War II military bunker base things that are out, oil rig things that are out to sea in the North Sea can claim independence from the Crown, I think a trash island in the middle of the Thames can.
That was it. That was the thing that made me laugh so much last episode when Tom screamed, and that's why I hate World War I.
It's true.
Pigeons.
Oh dear, folks. If you haven't seen episode 1, God bless you. Yes. So basically, folks, we haven't even technically got past the 20-minute mark of certain other films, but our group has finally been taken into the park where it turns out if you're rich enough, you can have the game of dropping a goat into the water. The goat was consumed by I won't say a Mosasaurus. It's funny because even the employees don't really know what things are called.
Not so sore.
Except they know how to sequence the genomes.
Yes, you don't need to give them names if it's specimen number 17.
I'm beginning to see why we might be having problems.
Impossible. No one has ever died at No Die
Yes,
Park.
says the sneaker floating by
Yes,
in the water.
That's
thank
a
you.
sneaky
Yeah.
sneaker.
As
Turns
indeed,
out it wasn't a goat, it was Kevin dressed as a goat.
no snitches. Snitches end up in ditches and don't need stitches because they're fed to the dinosaurs. Zadie, you might, if you can get this out.
Do I recognise that trainer?
I mean, you didn't really get to see Kevin's feet, but
No.
There's
that
already
is-
like a TikTok conspiracy where somebody's like taken the clip of Zadie walking away from Kevin and like zoomed in on the trainer.
Yeah.
I was going
I
to.
love that we've not introduced our characters
No.
for anyone who's just joining us for this, and
Yeah.
we're just straight in.
Well, I was going to say, if your phone had survived, you would have seen in the back of your selfies as two very large men dragged a man in a dinosaur costume off. So anyway, tell about Kevin. I don't worry about Kevin. I don't worry about any of my employees. Anyway, yes, that's a good point. So just as a quick introduction, we do have Nat playing Zadie, who is an influencer. Here on completely legitimate, to get the #1 spot on TikTok and not possibly any other reasons.
Definitely not an investigative journalist.
Absolutely not. We have Niall as Sarah Jessica Park, an all-round employee of the park. She can sell you snacks. She can drive a car. Niall, give us a third skill that Sarah's professed.
She manages to hold in what could constitute as like the amount of hate that could power a sun. And she still manages to put on a polite face for customers.
She's very good at it. The power of the sun. In the
Every
palm of the
retail
hand.
worker.
Everyone should work in
She's
hospitality.
got the retail face where she hears something absolute bollocks and she goes, mm-hmm.
Great. Fascinating.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry, that sounds rough.
but I can't help you.
Yeah. We have Lola as Tallulah, a science. You study,
Science.
yeah.
A science.
As a
One
science.
science.
Currently doing my
Lola as
PhD
one science.
on currently doing my PhD on dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. Well, animals and creatures from the Paleolithic period. Oh,
Good.
I don't know what the title is.
Dinosaurs, man
It's
or
a-
myth?
Yes,
To be
definitely
fair,
that.
To be fair,
One of those things that I'm workshopping at the moment.
There's time, and of course there's time. We have all the
Is there
time in the
time?
world. And finally, Josh as Horatio, the security
Gas monkey?
Yes.
I was doing the whole, haha, I'm super.
Okay.
You're also the gas
Showing
monkey.
the t-shirt off, but yeah.
Who is currently has one taser stick, which he used to destroy evidence. Well done. That will be noted in your end of day paycheck. And also, he has a gun with one bullet. Some would say it's Chekhov's gun. I wouldn't know anything about that. Yes.
Interesting to note, the mercenaries get paid real money. Is that
yes.
why they're only given one bullet?
Yes.
I'm
If
afraid
we want to
so.
make sure it comes out, we have to pay for it in dino dollars.
I'm afraid so. $9, which you can also earn at the arcade if you want to go. It's a good system. Yes, folks, we have kind of just glossed over the fact that when we last saw our group, that a sneaker, one of the dino sneakers, it has Velcro. It also lights up and also goes "Wah" as you walk.
God.
Some would say I got the chip from a penguin doll. Tim Burton wasn't using it. I say reuse everything you find. And if someone tries to stop you, I have money. Anyway, there's also, I'd like to point out, there is Lane, a programmer. And by programmer, I do mean they were involved in the genetic creation of some of these creatures, some of the splicing. Yes, Lane, who has been kind of pushed into being a tour guide, and is also now also looking horrified as the foot bobbles to the front. As I think Zaiji screamed
Loudly.
loudly.
I'll
Was
stop
that at
the
the
car
sneaker
immediately.
or at the head of the goat
That was
exploding
actually
before it's
the-
eaten?
Yeah, that was it. Like the whole like goat exploding and the big mouth.
Yeah.
And then when the sneaker came, she was full on recording everything.
You are indeed documenting.
Can I stop the car,
Yes.
go out to the back, pull out the rifle, and look down the scope to just double check that is indeed a sneaker?
You, Sarah, you get out. You take a sniper's. You do the correct breaths. Hold your breath. Look, like perfectly. You do just see it is indeed a human foot floating in a sneaker at the top of the lake.
Oh shit! I'll put the rifle back, close the boot,
Sorry.
turn the radio back on.
Wait, is that a? Sorry, I
What
couldn't see
is
it
happening?
properly. Yeah.
No. It, well, that's the Mosasaurus, one of our.
No, I know that,
Yeah.
and it was very interesting, and I think pretty accurate. But obviously, I need to see the genome to like.
Yes, of course.
Sure, but-
we'll get that. Zaidi, are you live streaming?
Yeah. If the signal around here is good enough, yeah.
Connecting. Yeah. Does anyone else want to check their phones?
No, I'm too interested to be like, yes, but so are you sure we're safe here?
Oh, absolutely. Also, I think Horatio connecting.
I pulled out a radio. I'm pulling out a radio.
You call it,
I was
okay.
going to say, I've turned my radio on. I've stepped away from the car, so I'd like to check my radio and just be like, hey guys, there's a shoe in the enclosure. But I want to do it away from everyone. But I guess if Horatio's then turned his radio on,
I was going to say, I'm going to mirror exactly what you say as you say it, but I'm not being quiet about it.
That's the thing. So if we're looking
through first,
if we're looking at it thematically, we kind of we can see the truck in the background, and we see Sarah's walking, and then in the background we see Horatio, and all three of you are able to hear the conversation that's happening. So Sarah says that sorry, who is this? Please identify.
Sarah Jessica Park.
Ah, Miss Park. No, that's just a log floating in the lake.
Okay, look. I got a good look at the supposed log in the lake, and I'm telling you, that was a leg in the lake with a shoe.
I think, Miss Park, for your own peace of mind, no, that was in fact a log floating in the tank.
So am I meant to keep driving this tour bus?
I think that wouldn't be a... hold on. No.
The signal has gone down. There's no 5G here anymore. There's not even 3G. There's just nothing. Not even E.
No.
There's kind of out loud to both Horatio and Sarah as you're.
I'm going to interrupt the conversation and go. I can confirm that Miss Park has seen a foot in the tank. We have lost all form of connection other than radio. This is a breach of security.
And who exactly are you?
It is Horatio Bain.
Right.
You tell him, Horatio.
Sorry?
You tell him, Horatio.
I will.
I'll walk back to the car now, realizing that Horatio has had me on loudspeaker this whole time.
Just broadcasting. Okay, Mr. Bain. I do believe as part of your contract you're supposed to be protecting those people on the tour from the log that is currently floating in the lake, as well as any other. Yes, Miss Park, if you could finish the tour, if you could drive off to... hold on. The gate in front starts opening. If you could drive to evacuation point Delta, then some people will be there to help you.
Right, so
I go into the glove box.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, that was a leg or a foot in the tank. So someone has lost their...
I'm not legally allowed to answer that question, and I'll start the car and go.
You also has definitely put their foot in it.
You also watch as there's a of a claw. It misses the leg. It comes back up again. There is churning in the water. I know that rate. You're not tuned into that radio, but you're also here. Daddy, I buggered it up. Oh well, Junior, have another go.
Another $100 dino dollars.
That's the cost. That's the cost of legs sometimes.
Can I while Sarah is checking the glove box and Horatio is on the radio, I think Zadie is gonna go to Lula. So you're a researcher, right? You're real smart.
I mean, I am researching this. I would say that I'm quite smart. Yes.
Great. Can you confirm what you just saw, as a non-park employee in the water?
Oh, you mean on sorry, am I being recorded on camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so it was really quite fascinating, actually. They had a goat being craned over
And then, like,
and into the
after
water.
that bit, I filmed that bit.
Oh yes. So the Mosasaurus like actually just jumped up and snapped its jaw. Its teeth were fascinating, incredibly
Bam!
long.
Something next to you explodes from one of the towers. Horatio, you know what that is. Yeah, you know, sometimes when you don't have anything to do.
It. I start driving.
Yes. Good.
Oh.
Roll.
Oh god.
Roll to drive.
I
Josh
decided.
has no fucking clue what it was. What was it?
It was a bullet from a rifle.
Oh, okay.
For those of you watching the stream, got to see it as Tom loaded a rifle, looked down the scope, and attempted to shoot Zadie.
I saw it.
Yeah. I also just love it when you terrify your cast, where you're just like, hey, I could just shoot you. Sarah, are you being tactical or are you being chaotic?
Sarah is just a normal person.
Just a normal girl, yeah.
Her number is 3. Because she slightly leans to more chaotic than she does theory. She studied creative writing, so she spent most of her time procrastinating. So yeah, I'm gonna be chaotic. I'm gonna use all my survival skills that I have. So I need to roll above a 3.
3 or above.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, you perfectly spin the car, and the car does take off. I mean, these occasionally are known to stall, but there seems to be powering. Just from my own notes, Tallulah, what's your magic number?
4.
4. That's nice. So we've got 2.
Wait, no. 5. Sorry, 5.
That is great. We've got a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. This, folks, is what we call scope. Yes.
Synergy.
Speaking of scope, as the car drives off, can I get access to the back of it to get that rifle? Because why the fuck was I not given a rifle? I know I could have taken one,
Yes.
but why?
Absolutely. Sarah, I take it you're driving at good speed.
Yeah, we've just been shot at.
Yes, yeah.
I'm flooring it.
Okay, Horatio, yes. What do you want to... Are you being chaotic or are you being tactical about this?
I'm going to go to the back seats and I'm just going to unhook them, pull them down, because that would give access to the back of the... Another way to give access to the back. I'm just going to pull the rifle out.
Sure. I will... I tell you what, just...
that would be more theory-based.
Yeah, make a theory roll, yeah. So
I need to get under 2, don't I?
Ideally.
Yep.
5.
5. Okay. You do pull out a rifle. You check it. It's no ammo. You've just got a
I was
rifle.
hoping you'd say that I fell, shot, and hit the person that was shooting at us. Whoops.
I mean, if you got a good number, then maybe I would have. But no, you've now just got a. This is a well-armed vehicle, but you don't have the ammunition for
because it's in the glove box.
Because it's in the glove box.
As I canonically stated, there's a handgun and all the ammo in the glove box.
Sarah's not telling you. You come out with.
It's my goddamn rifle.
You brought it from home.
Sure.
Yeah.
Smuggled it
and
in.
look at it and go, shit, I need some dino dollars.
Sarah's a farmer girl.
You pull out your phone, even though it's in offline mode. Hey, friends, it's me, Derek. It sounds like you need some dino dollars. Would you like to play a game?
How many do you need?
How much do rounds cost?
That would be $60 a round.
Damn, we're taking American prices. Okay.
Fuck you.
But Horatio is British. Hammond is British. You're Horatio, sorry.
Oh, God, I am going to hear about this.
How many dino dollars are you putting into the gun?
I think I've just expensed a good let's say 360. Is that a
360, so 60, 180. Yeah, four. You've now got 4 rounds in the rifle.
Does just magically appear?
I guess
They're
I hand
droned
them
in.
to you.
It's like a Call of Duty drop box.
Yeah, no, that's it. You know, a drone comes in and drops a box into your lap.
Wait. You did that with your pass? Oh my gosh, I've got an unlocked one. Or at least I did. Right?
You did, as far as you know, yeah.
Like, how many do you need? Like, okay, first, who is shooting at us?
I'm not legally allowed to
Wait,
say
someone was
this.
shooting
Oh my
at
God,
us?
Sarah, how
Lane
much
is
are you
also-
being paid? Sarah,
It's not
how much?
It's not how much I'm being paid. It's how much I'll be sued if I do.
Lane is also leans over and goes, I don't want to speak for Sarah, but it's literally not in our best interest to tell you any of that information, considering they got rifles.
Oh, okay.
They're shooting at us? I thought they were shooting at the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Legally, I would say that anything, that you may or may not have signed, that may or may not have said you have an unlocked pass, may or may not work when you eventually try to leave.
Legally, yeah.
Oh.
But again,
So we're going to an evacuation point. Right.
I'm
Are
just
you
gonna
good?
try bipping the pass like a whole bunch of times for Horatio.
Beep, 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 beep.
Probably drones.
Wait, no, that means the drones know where we are.
It sure does.
it's a fleet of drones.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
gosh.
literally, there is a fleet of...
Going up to the spirit in the sky.
Hello, my dear guests. It does seem that you are making a bit of a fuss. Mr. Harris, I'm afraid you seem to be failing at your job. Please contain and, I don't know, sterilize this issue. Miss Park, you are doing an excellent job. If you could just get to Checkpoint Delta and we can get this all resolved. I tell you what, Dino cries on me, says the broadcast from one of the drones, which is part of a fleet of 3, which are now following you. One of them is holding a box, which probably has ammo in it.
Sorry, what is at checkpoint D?
Cool. Do you want to make a roll for what you think might be at checkpoint D?
Sure.
Would Sarah
yeah.
know?
I mean, Sarah probably would know, but also Sarah, I take it Sarah wants to go home eventually.
What is at checkpoint D?
I'll tell you what. You, Lola, roll, and then I'll tell Niall, and you can deal with that.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I rolled a 6, so...
Right. Yes.
I mean, unless this is... I was assuming... I was making a theory roll. but-
Yeah. What do you know? As a theory, you're like, logically, you're not sure because they wouldn't possibly be doing what you think they're doing. Sarah, clean up. You haven't seen this, but no one dies here at the park. But yeah, turns out dinosaurs aren't the real monster here. Who would have thunk?
Can I
Is
ask
it-
something?
Yeah.
Do I know where Hammond is?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop the car, like handbrake turn.
Oh, my notes!
Yeah, your notes go flying over the side.
It's fine. It's all backed up.
Are you, Sarah? Are you going back the way you just came, or are you taking a shortcut?
I'm gonna take a shortcut to where Hammond is.
Cool. Hammond has a suite. It's up in. He has built. The man has built a tower. That again has a lovely statue of him at the front, so he can overlook his country. Yes, you can take a diversion through, and you could get there relatively easily, hopefully, if everything is contained.
I'm gonna, because this is a well-armed truck, I'm gonna pull
Yeah.
out the combat knife and take out the car radio whilst driving. I'm gonna take off my badge, throw off my hat, take Lane's badge, throw that off.
Oh,
And as I'm doing all this, try to make a speech.
broadcast over the radio.
No, just to these 5
Sure.
in the car with me.
I'm also here. I'm so scared. But yeah, go ahead.
You know, I've been working in customer service pretty much all my life, and I have to say that I have dealt with a lot of crazy customers, and I've dealt with a lot of crazy employers. And honestly, today just really takes the cake for me. And then she goes off the road.
Yeah, you're going whoop, you're going off the road. There is an electrical fence about 90 feet ahead of you, and the car is all terrain, so you're not, but you are picking up speed.
Okay.
Yeah, I put my foot down flat onto the floor on the accelerator. And I honestly have completely lost my rag with this. I read the contract and I signed it, and I really shouldn't have signed that contract. But basically, I've completely sold my soul to this company. And frankly, you know, I did read the clause, and the one clause that was in there was pretty much that all these contracts are null and void if Hammond dies. And frankly, I'm at my last tether. Horatio, I don't know about you, but I'm sick of this. I know Lane is. He's been here 7 days.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, I'm pretty sick of it, and I'm going to pull a tablet out, and I'm going to sort of fiddle around with it and pull up the electrical grid, and I'm going to turn off the electrical fence for the one that we're driving at.
Okay, roll theory before you hit that fence.
That's a 1. No, it's not. That's a 2. Still equal to or lower than my number.
So it is your number, right?
It is my number, yeah.
You know extra stuff.
What?
See, that's the thing. When you drop the water, it could go this way. Oh, it could go that. You know, chaos fairy. Mm-hmm. That is perfect. That means you get a special insight. You can ask me a question. It can be anything you like. I will have to answer honestly.
Can I confer with my team about what question to ask?
I tell you what, you know, considering it's the first one we've got, I was about to say no, but yes, yes. As we just float above the table, yes.
Team, come over here. What shall I ask?
What are the easiest and closest dinosaurs in the park that we can convert to our side?
Put lasers on them.
Can we ride the velociraptors?
I mean, those are all.
Hold. Stay.
Is Hammond also a clone?
All of these are excellent questions.
Very good question. Now this is going off of something that was said outside of the game, but I saw it pop up and I'm going to ask this. Is Hammond actually related to Richard Hammond?
That is not the official question.
It's not the official question, but it's one that I'm throwing out there.
I was about to make an incredibly off-color joke considering what happened to Richard Hammond and talking about cloning, but yes, that the hamster is officially a member of the there is I'm trying to remember the name of a Hammond in the film, his name, but yes, he's part of it. John Hammond, and his brother, not David, Frederick, who is a biologist and is a very nice man and is 98 years old. And helps pilot the Subby McSubface. It's one of the greatest aquatic exploration vehicles of this or any year. Yes, the hamster is part of the Hammond clan. Glad you asked that just before you're about to crash into the fence.
That was a perfect question.
Oh, okay. Oh, am I giving it to you because you? Yeah, fine. Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna eat this piece of apple like an arsehole, and then you ask your extra question.
That's more a question that the audience wanted to know. Anyway, what question should we ask everyone?
I don't know.
I feel
felt
like there've not been enough dinosaurs in this dinosaur adventure.
There really haven't.
Yeah,
Like, we're
what
running away from
dinosaurs
the
could be
single
used
dinosaur.
to, like, I don't know, start a mass riot and incite a panic? Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing.
You know what? It's not necessarily that we need to find any more dinosaurs. What we've uncovered here is the conspiracy to do away with all of the Parliament's detractors. They just give them to Hammond and he makes them disappear.
Right?
Clearly. So we need to get out and tell everybody.
So we need a distraction because we're currently being shot at.
Yes.
So, which of the electrical gates that I have access to, which is all of them, can I turn off to unleash the dinosaurs on the park?
Because that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You want?
Yep.
You
Need a
want?
distraction.
You
Yep.
want to unleash all the dinosaurs into the main bit of the park, the bit where you came in.
Yeah, because we're not there anymore. We're going away.
No,
We're going somewhere
true.
else.
Wait, are they all aquatic?
Yeah. Well, we've only seen the aquatic one.
You
Yeah.
also know the T-Rex did not make it and
Yeah.
was used for other
Which
purposes.
means there are other land-based dinosaurs here.
there
so
are
which
other
ones are
land-based
those?
dinosaurs. Is that
like a
your question?
Dipperdopperdippolus.
The Dipperdopperdippolus is
Also-
absolutely fine. Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
This is a separate question. This is a Josh asking a question rather than a chaos theory question. This is an island, as you
Archipelago.
said, but does it also go below seawater or sewage
The
water?
Thames.
Beneath the Thames, yeah. You
Yeah.
dig down.
Is there a way to turn off the wall so that the river flows in so all the aquatic dinosaurs can get out as well? Let's make a dino apocalypse in London.
Just to remind you, we don't have an amphibious car.
No, you don't.
This is true. Yes, I will just go for land-based dinosaurs. to
Yeah, but
release.
yes,
we could release
I'm
the
getting too
British
carried away with the
dinosaurs,
power. Yeah.
the Allosaurus.
No. No.
That
I wish
deserves
I had my boo card.
a boom.
Don't.
Boom. Boom. Pause. Boom.
Oh dear. What do you want to ask me, Horatio? Rave,
I am
rave.
asking. I am
Yes.
asking you, which of the electrical fences lead to land-based dinosaurs that we can unleash as a distraction for us to get away with minimal civilian casualties, if possible.
That is.
I don't know what you're saying.
Oh
Oh my.
my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
That is.
Color it in.
Do you want big distraction, or do you want fewer civilian casualties?
Fewer civilian casualties.
Cool.
but a distraction.
You can release the baryonyx, which is Capricorn Gate, which is about 6 gates down.
Which one's the baryonyx?
Baryonyx is slightly smaller than a raptor, feathered, bitey, not as bad as
Oh,
a
is
raptor.
it the little thing in the second one that they all jump over the log and the guy goes, and then there's just blood everywhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Did you manage to turn that? You passed your tech. So you have that knowledge just as the gate shuts down and Sarah just smashes through the gate. You are going the direct route. If you're looking at like the outside of the island and the tower in the center, you are going straight forward. Yeah.
The reason I got rid of the pins and the name
Yeah.
bags was because I imagined they're microphoned.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, so you chucked them out of the vehicle.
Yeah, you had watched as one of the drones had gone after, but there are still 2 drones following.
So we're going to like that central tower place, right? Is that Sarah? Is that the route you're taking us?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think like there is like some kind of? I mean, if it's some kind of central control center, do you think there's like the communications in there? Like, do we think that the Wi-Fi has gone down on purpose? Like all the signals being blocked, because that's probably where they're doing
You
that
can
from.
use the employee Wi-Fi. The employee Wi-Fi passcode is Max Hammond is a genius. I definitely did not do cocaine, and I know the president. Capital letter for each newsletter.
Yeah, I was going to say it's capital
Yeah,
for each
yeah,
one. Yeah.
Does it work?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it does log on, and then you literally like a little bobblehead. Hey, welcome to the Max Hammond Internet.
Yeah, okay, skip. Accept all. Yeah.
Show me your feet. And it carries on.
Oh, God.
Yes.
I'm below the age of consent.
Age is just a number.
Oh, God.
I said it earlier. I've established he's a terrible man. Anyway, you are now logged onto the.
Oh my!
Don't mind me. You're now logged onto the Wi-Fi.
Okay, immediately back to live streaming. Like, okay, everyone, I cut off earlier. The Wi-Fi went down here, but we're on team. We've got the staff are on side. We are in big trouble here. Get the police down to No Die Park. People have died.
Your video has been taken down for content infringement. Cut to the top. I didn't know we could do that. You're a multi-billionaire, Max. You can do whatever you want. I know. Looks down at the drone and goes, I think he's about to try and shoot one of the drones. Horatio, is that your plan? Are you going to try and shoot a drone?
I want to shoot the drones. I want to shoot the one because you said one drone's flying off already.
Yes.
I want to shoot the one that's on that hasn't got the ammo box, and I want to wait for the other one to get as close as possible to us so that I can shoot it and try and catch the ammo. Because I still don't know there's ammo in the gut box.
Nope. Roll. What do you think? Tech, or are you being technical? Or are you being chaotic to shoot a drone?
I would say, with Sarah's driving on, even though it is still on all terrain, it's still going to be very.
Yeah.
So I'd say chaos.
Yep. Roll chaos.
Oh, you mother trucker! I should have gone for bloody theory 1.
You fire. You hit the drone. It falls, cracks open. Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. You took the drone out.
Okay.
Yeah.
The wrong
I
one.
shot the wrong drone, didn't I?
Yeah.
Hit.
Okay.
You lost the ammo, and then
Didn't we need that?
Need what?
Whoops. I shot the drone with the ammo.
That's okay. I got loads of ammo here, and I'll pop the glove box.
Wait.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry. You made me expense £360.
Sorry, babes. We are going to get all of that back and then some with a lawsuit.
Right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
We cut to a university. Yes, we've got various emails here, Professor. Miss Wise is expensing her trip. Also, some of the students are showing us a TikTok. That's illegal. Yes, no, I'm aware. Seems that Miss Wise has caused a international incident as she is trying to steal dinosaur embryos. Oh, pom, 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 pom. I'll send her down for that. You shouldn't have stolen those dinosaur embryos that will be found on your corpse. Tisk, tisk, silly rabbit. Also, Sadie, why did you download all those terrible pictures and put them on your computer? Tisk, tisk.
Computer? I don't use a computer. Everything's on the phone, baby.
They put a computer in your accommodation. They're like, yeah. You cut to a guy like in black gloves going, look, I mean, I do like black. I don't know what these kids are into now. Is it the Wiggles? I think it's the Wiggles. I think it's still Pokemon Go. It's not Pokemon Go. Anyway,
Pokemon Go, fuck yourself, Larry.
This is the other guy.
Let's get
Yeah,
home.
come on, let's go to the pub.
That's a
Yes.
different kind of park.
Anyway, you have the ammunition is gone. Don't you oh dear
Oh,
me.
dear.
I just every time I get so hurt. It's also worth thinking about, for those of you who work at this park, about what exactly you're cutting through. It's not... Folks, it would be a shame if we didn't bring these little guys in. You can see running at full speed. They are covered in feathers, because that's right. May I introduce you to
Oh,
the raptors?
oh. That's fascinating, but also drive faster.
Please, sure these ones aren't just animatronics as well?
No, they
Definitely
can go
not.
up to speeds of 80 miles
Tell
an hour.
us, tell us, Tallulah. How fast can they go?
No idea. We're gonna go. You know what? We're gonna go for 40 miles an hour. Go faster, Sarah.
I keep driving.
Please.
The running... They...
I put the rifle down and I started going, whoa there! Whoa!
Roll.
Is this all-terrain vehicle open topped?
Yes.
Like, okay. Yeah, drive faster!
You're there going, whoa! Please roll. Roll, I
Not
guess.
to fall out.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yes, if you could get above a 2.
3.
3.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa. One is just like... looks at you and like... they're still like... Fascinating, they move in herds. There's about 10 of these things, like... They're like, I'd say like 5 either side. They're running like in sync. Also, like in a line. It's very sweet. There they are, but they're keeping up with you, and they're sort of looking at you and like. But
Oh my god, you're controlling them. That's incredible.
I've asserted myself as their alpha. I'm not taking that line from a film or anything.
good. I'm glad. Okay. I'm so sorry. What the fuck's going on? Do we have a plan? Because it looks like we're going to hit the other fence in a moment.
Horatio, have you
shit.
turned the electric off?
What enclosure are we going through?
Okay,
What
well,
enclosure are we about to go through?
That's
This was the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It's where the
These are
That's
there.
fine. It's dead, right? Right?
I'm
Kevin
not
said it
legally
was
allowed
made
to
in-
tell you.
Kevin said it was made into burgers. I didn't believe him at the time, but
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no,
So
the mother was.
what? Horatio, you keep controlling them. What? I can I do the like if I was watching Horatio, recording Horatio doing the electric fence thing before, can I do it while
Have
he's
you-
controlling raptors?
You're on the Wi-Fi. You've got a phone. Go on, try.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, this is definitely
want-
theory.
You want grid G, zone A,
Thank you for help.
fence,
That's
Alpha,
help.
Delta,
Add
Echo.
a D6. It's
Can I-
tactical. You need to get below a 4.
Can I add another one? Because I'm not prepared for this specific situation, but I'm prepared for like technical hackery jiggery.
This isn't the first.
I'm helping. I will help.
You
Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I-
also
I-
a Gen Alpha. I feel like
Yeah.
you're an expert at anything
Yeah,
on an iPad.
I'm absolutely doing the girl in the original who's like, I'm just gonna sorted it.
just
It's
get
pretty-
us through.
Below a
And-
4, all 3 below, and I did roll an actual 4 as well.
perfect. So that's
Chaos theory.
Chaos Theory.
That's chaos theory.
Also, well done in solving the pipe mini game. Why they decided to make the security a bunch of mini games? Actually, you've met Max. You know it's because it's funny as shit. Anyway, so you have definitely turned the gate off. You are going into the T-Rex enclosure, but you're allowed to ask
with 3 successes. Is that a
Critical
critical
success.
success?
crit
Yeah.
success. Yeah.
Sublime.
Sublime. Yes, I will. I'll let you ask me a. While we enjoy the rock and roll show, you can ask me a question.
Okay. Is so we're heading into the T-Rex thing. Enclosure. We've got raptors on side.
Mhm.
I want to bounce back whatever blocker that they are putting on content getting outside of the infrastructure.
Okay.
I want to find out how to do that.
Fair enough. That is weirdly, it's like an anagram game, but that he's put most of his security things behind.
I'm playing Wordle.
Yes,
Chat. At this point, you will see an anagram appearing.
Sean popping up like this.
The answer is, of course, Max is a genius. Where's my cocaine?
You know what? I think also because of time. Yeah, whatever's about to happen, that is what you're doing. It's like you've dropped down into the seat. You're like in the footrest, and you are. Yes, it turns out the answer is indeed Max is a genius. Where's my cocaine? Try and sue me now, Disney. Yes. So I'm just gonna let you have that during the scene. Cool.
I hope you're put the electric back on. We don't want them to get out. Once we're through, turn it back on.
Yep. Timed, all perfectly timed. While I'm doing this, can you make sure on this disposable camera, not disposable camera, what am I talking about? Can you make sure on this totally aged thing? I found this in my parents' basement. She's handing you a camcorder. Can you just make sure you get great footage of Horatio doing this thing, because that is a moneymaker.
Right. Sure. Yeah, I've used one of these before.
Well, of course you have. You're ancient, right?
Okay.
Tallulah, take 4 points of psychic damage. Is there HP in this game? Mm-hmm. Yes, you have now got when I started investigating the case of what happened at the park, I found various items lying around, including this camcorder, this various footage showing Miss Park driving at extreme speeds, the vlogger known as Zadie being able to solve a series of anagrams, and Mr. Bain being able to control various creatures while Miss Wise sobbed deeply and truly behind the camera. That is indeed when Frederick Hammond, the great-grandson of the Hammond family and the Black Sheep, who is making this documentary. I don't know why I'm introducing myself. Hour 5 of this very long YouTube video. Anyway, that is the point that something rather unexpected happened, but not that unexpected, when the fuel ran out. We watched the footage as... Who's wearing their seatbelt? Sarah. Everyone else is flung over the bonnet of the car and out.
Fuel runs out, so we're thrown. Does it not just kind of putter to a stop?
It auto locks as soon as the fuel runs out.
I talked to my best friend Elon, and okay, people's fingers getting crushed and the car stopping. Cowardice. If the car's going to break down, I want the car to catch fire. Which, again, the car, you've the 4 flung out. And Sarah, I want to say, without too much fear, you unbuckle your female belt and just watch as the car.
I grabbed the last few armories and stuff, bullets and things like that.
Just clarifying. Is Tallulah lying there on the floor?
Yeah.
Slightly again.
The camera's still pointing up.
Yeah, we've got a beautiful footage of the drone stopping, looking at you, zooming in and taking off again. But you're all...
It's just a lot more messy.
You're all Hollywood hurt, where you're like, that should have killed. But yeah, you've all got beautiful scrapes and, just slightly... those of you who are wearing stilettos, which is the needed, oh no, your stilettos are fine, don't worry.
That's what's in the car. That's what was in the car that we got out was the emergency stilettos to run away.
Yeah, so you can go. Yeah, you're
Stupid
all.
Tesla cars.
Hey, they're not Teslas, they're Edisons. Edison was much better and never fucked a pigeon. That makes him
Pigeon
better.
where?
I fucking hate pigeons! Anyway.
Nat is like, why are we here?
I don't know, Nat. Why did you agree to this? Yes, Tallulah.
Which, so we're in the Tyrannosaurus enclosure, and you said that the mother was used as a burqa.
Yeah.
So there are children.
Yeah,
Looking at
technically.
Horatio, Sarah. Uh-huh. But they're like babies, okay? Right? And Horatio can just like put his hands out at them, right?
Sure, I immediately start walking.
Yeah. You
I
can
am
So
see,
much T-Rexes.
you can see the tower on the other side of this enclosure. You also
scrabble up
Yeah.
and limp after Sarah.
I turn the dinosaur cap from front to back.
You very, very cool. Very. I know there's a horrible cartoon dinosaur on it, but they don't need to see that anymore. It's literally behind you. Also behind you, there are just some velociraptors going. Ah, yeah, they miss their daddy. They just. They're sad.
Do we want
now.
them to come with? Like, I can open the electric fence for them to come with.
No,
no.
we have zero
Okay.
protection.
Okay. That's closed.
Good. Thank you.
Sarah, do you want the rifle? You got all the ammo. I'll take any pistol ammo you got.
I'll
you
just hand
have
the rifle ammo to you.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Do
I don't
you
really know
have
how to use this.
anything extra?
You've got a knife. You've got the rifle. You've got a handgun with one bullet. You've got a crowbar.
I've got my handgun as well.
You've got your handgun,
yeah.
which you've brought.
Actual
I've got my
bullets,
long taser stick as well.
You got your taser stick. Yeah.
I guess I'll hand you a crowbar. I assume you won't hurt yourself with that.
I am sure that I can manage not to hurt myself. I'm not sure that the environment won't.
Do I get anything?
Held out the knife to you?
You're filming, aren't you?
No.
Why does a child get a knife and you have given me a crowbar?
She wouldn't be able to hold a crowbar.
Hi, Frederick Hammond here. I'm just going to talk over the footage. Look, I know you at home can all see the T-Rex in the background slowly coming towards them. I know it's been coming for the last 5 minutes. I mean, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but these guys are fucking idiots. That's what you need to see as a T-Rex is like... it's stomping. Again, it's a baby. It's about 5 feet tall. You know, just... Carry on your
It's
argument.
5 feet tall.
Spared no expense.
Yeah.
You
She's
don't know how big-
tiny. She shouldn't be able to hold a crowbar. A knife would be much safer for her.
I've got really short arms. It's really difficult to swing things two-handed.
Oh, let me come with you. Oh, please let me come. I won't be any trouble.
Okay.
Yes, this is the point where a T-Rex just yeah.
Slowly turns with the crowbar, like
They hunt by movement. It's the T-Rex jumps on Lane. Oh no! Oh no! Not like this! Never like this!
I immediately start running.
I was going to say perfect distraction.
every single person runs.
I run.
You're running. You're heading towards the fence. Those of you who look up do just see this skinny, ugly, lanky-haired guy. You know, it's Max. It's Max. There's blood on his leg. You're just looking at him. Sort of just politely waves.
There's blood on his face?
Yeah, he's just out of his nose. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Not necessarily just cocaine. Someone might have punched him.
Good for them.
Good on them,
Yeah. Yes. You are making it to the fence. I don't know if anyone. The T-Rex is fine. The T-Rex is fine. It's fed. You know. Usually there should have been the 2:00 feeding with the goats, but no one had fed him today, so it's fine. So they just gave them lane. It's good. No one will miss them. Yeah.
Release the goats.
Can I do that?
Yeah. Do you want to roll tech?
Can I find how to release the goat?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll tech. Roll theory.
Can I do this? Can I, because I've already kind of hacked into the system, can we count that as I'm prepared for this?
You can do it because if this goes well, you find the little like asterisk which you click and you're like, I guess that's the bypass, that's fine. Yeah.
That's one success, so that's a 2. The other one was a 6, so just one success.
One success. Yes, you do manage to open the goats. And the T-Rex, and the Velociraptor, and the Diplodocus, and the Brontosaurus. Basically, it's free range, baby, as all the gates and electric fences shut off.
Well, I released the goats. So that's good news. Maybe we want to keep running quicker.
Yeah. Do you know if there is a helipad or some other way to get off this island? In that tower. At that tower. Yeah.
Why would there not be a helipad?
Okay.
Yeah.
Top of the tower.
Top of the tower. Top of the tower.
Let's go.
There's no I almost said the Pokemon name then. There's no pterodactyls here, is there?
Flying?
Don't want the same thing to happen to me that happened to the other person in that film that I watched.
In the band documentary.
Yeah.
Mr. Spielberg, do you sincerely think that anyone would be so foolish as to make such a park? I categorically can prove that a lot of people died. Those people all got cholera from drinking bad cola, not delicious Coca-Cola. I can't believe Spielberg, I'm being ruined by this in, I want to say 1996. My career, I will never make Ready Player One. Anyway, and that. Folks, do you ever get the feeling that I don't prepare for these things? It's the important thing. Anyway, yes, yes, there are pterodactyls, and there's also aerodactyls. Why can't you make me a Pikachu? Because it's not a thing. Fucking useless. Anyway, there is, folks, I can safely say all the dinosaurs are out, and they have been putting little one. The the sonar. The sound is oh my god, the London pigeons.
Pigeons? What?
The thing that kept the pigeons out and kept the pterodactyls in is down. The pigeons can rule. Cut back to the document. Look, okay, so there's going to be a lot of talk about the pigeons here. I don't think... Look, this documentary is already about 8 hours. Thank God you're all still watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. But, on my Patreon, you'll find me doing pigeons, the silent killers. Anyway, God. Anyway, yes, so, all the gates are down. There is a helicopter... There is a helicopter pad at the top of the tower. There is a billionaire standing at the top of the tower, looking at you through his goggles. They're just it's chaos. You're running. There's a T-Rex chasing you. The Velociraptors are like, Papa, you left us. They're not happy. They don't like being abandoned. You can make it out the other side. There is indeed a statue of Max sort of standing there, looking very handsome in his gold. Large glass doors in front of you.
Let's go through them, I guess.
We're breaking them. That's
Through
what you
the
gave me a
door.
crowbar for.
Yes.
Roll chaos.
Yeah.
Lord.
Oh God, I can't.
You've got this, Tallulah.
Do you want to do?
believe
Oh,
in
I'm
you.
prepared. I feel like
Yeah,
having
roll-
a crowbar
roll
makes me
prepared, yeah.
prepared. Are you helping? Is anyone helping?
I'll
Yeah.
shoot the glass.
Try and roll a 6.
I'll shoot the glass. That's not helping. That's doing it.
Well, that's why I rolled a 6. I rolled a 5
Yes.
and a 6 and a 2.
You bring your crowbar, you yank it open, suddenly a shot goes over your shoulder, and everyone's like, oh no, and then you just hear, yo, as something's been hit.
Okay.
You also rolled a 5, which is chaos theory, right?
Yeah.
It's also
Yeah.
Chaos Theory.
What is the best way to get up and out?
I think that you know that some of your compatriots do have access to the security systems of this place. There is an executive elevator, which I am sure you could override and would take you to the roof. Downside, if Max has had the same idea, he's probably going to be waiting for you.
I'm sure that some people are happy with that.
Fair enough.
This elevator can lift. This lift. British.
We're British. This is in London.
Technically, we're not anything. We are dinosaur people. We just don't tell me to shut up. I can do as much narration as I like. He really can't do as much narration as he-
Okay.
but
So,
he's-
you have this lift?
Okay, let me see if I can find it.
After a very quick game of Poggle, you manage to access the elevator.
Okay, one for rolling, one for being prepared.
Yeah.
Do I get help because I've been specifically told to
Yeah.
look for this lift?
Yeah.
Okay, 3.
While that dice is being rolled, interesting question just popped into my head.
Mm.
Is this I know the Thames isn't necessarily very deep, but does this island touch the bottom of the Thames, or is it floating some way?
It goes deep. It goes into the tunnels. You know,
So
It's
it is
actually-
attached and we can't just set it free into the North Sea.
Or sink it?
Oh, you could. That's.
That way!
I mean, is that something you want to try and do?
I was gonna see if there was any electrical things on the electrical pad thing that was like hover mode and then sync mode.
I tell you what,
The island
sink-
just starts to fly. We will need cuts when we're going.
welcome to Rapture.
As the island flies, all the aquatic dinosaurs stay in the Thames.
and
They
get
just
released.
slowly like spill out as the water like drains from the island. They just sort of slip out.
I tell you what. Yes. That's something's gonna happen. Zadie, roll the lift.
It's like a weird
Horatio.
John Woo version of Jurassic Park.
No
with
dubs.
pigeons. like,
Zadie,
I rolled 3 2s, so critical success.
amazing. You have perfect control of this. You are now
Flying
perfect.
island?
Well, that's the thing. That's the Horatio. Are you going to go look at the tablet? Because otherwise, I'm going to sort of put this onto like Zadie's updates on the system.
I do like the idea that we're all in the elevator very quietly whilst there's like dun,
I will suggest it to Zadie
Yeah.
instead to see if there is anything, because I can imagine that this Hammond character has probably installed some sort of flight or submarine software into the island.
First of all, the music is very good because a relatively successful composer, John Williams, lost a lot of money in a court case, and it's like, no, you know what?
It's Jewel
Fuck
of
it,
Fate's
Janet.
playing.
Yeah. It's ba 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 ba. Because he was just like, I had a song left over and I put it in the elevator. Yes. Yeah. I'm just doing this to amuse certain people. This is just like, I say stuff and then watch Niall crack up and I'm like, yeah. Nat, Zadie can, has it suggested, do you want to have a look at, poke around to see if there's anything else, like emergency stuff? Or broadcast.
Yeah, give me all the what buttons have I got?
I'd say you are, because you're into his like personal system. I'd say you're able to see this, but you're not able to sort of at the moment interact. You do see Max sort of standing by his helicopter and going, "Yes, Fiona, it is a real tragedy that these terrorists would try and destroy what is one of London's finest landmarks." I
can
believe
see that on
Yeah.
on CCTV.
At CC, he's by the helicopter. You can see it, and also you can
I'm
see
gonna live
like
stream it.
live stream. You're linking it in. He
Yeah.
is talking to the BBC. You can also sort of like get the BBC live stream where it is that park being destroyed by terrorists. Pictures of all you four are in the corner. There's also a picture of Kevin, who unfortunately tried to have like a cool like emo face, but they used that picture and they were like, Kevin, mastermind. Dead.
I'm gonna live stream it and also like words have gone from my head. Composite. Sorry, it together with like the live stream that he's got, composite with my video footage of us being like they're shooting at us. Because I can't access my video footage of Kevin going, I'm Kevin,
Yeah.
I'm in danger.
You've got
Yet.
yeah.
But-
Also, because that bit got destroyed because someone destroyed the phone. But
Not
yes.
destroyed. Well, we don't know
Well,
yet.
You
Didn't
don't-
it technically get pulled? So if it got pulled, then it'll technically be on the server that Hammond would have. So all the footage
true.
that got pulled.
Also, surely in this
From-
day and age, all of Zadie's stuff would be on the cloud.
It would
That's
be on
what
the-
I
we
mean.
did make
I
a
think-
specific. Tulula made a
Tulula did bring
specific
it up,
point
yeah,
of like
yeah.
all your notes should be, and Zadie was like,
But that
But,
just means she
yeah.
hasn't downloaded it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you live editing like a stream while you're going up in this very slow elevator?
This is the kind of stuff that Gen Alpha can do.
Yeah.
Gen
I would
Alpha,
not have a
baby.
clue.
Gen Alpha!
Why did mine not go?
Sometimes it doesn't. Like, you have to just wait it out. I feel really ratty when I do it.
No, Nat, you're not rocking. There you go. Because
You're
you
a winner in my eyes.
To you, old sport. You are managing to live edit a stream, and actually, sort of like, for those of you sort of gathered around watching, you actually sort of see, Max is about to get in his helicopter, and it's like, just one more thing, Mr. Hammond. I really need to go, terrorists. Yes, we're actually getting footage from these so-called terrorists. They're showing that you and your people opened fire on them. That doesn't sound like a thing that an innocent person would do, Fiona. It sounds like you're accusing me, and I do believe the laws of this land mean that I can sue the BBC. Okay, you're being very, yes, I admit that we did take precautions as these terrorists were trying to steal the embryos from our research. That we tried to do our best, and then they killed Kevin. No, wait, hold on, wait. Harris. They killed Harris. sorry, who's Harris? Harris is... I can hear my pilot. We see just as the pilot is literally just eating a sandwich. Like, I need to. And then he turns to look, and then the BBC. So he cuts the stream, and the BBC are like, "Well, that there was Max Hammond, the CEO, entrepreneur of the." Theme park, which he is claiming to have been destroyed, and yet still remains very much taking up the shipping lanes here in the Thames. Next up, King George has a new hat. We'll be going live to the Palace of Westminster. Just cut. At which point, the lift doors open. You are on the roof. Not that far away is Max, who sort of like looks up. He's holding his camera and is like, "Oh, it's you guys."
Bang!
Oh,
Shoot him in the leg.
my leg. Oh dear.
I just realised that was really loud, and at the time we're recording this is really late. Whoops.
Ouches.
I don't know what you were attempting to do with this park. It is a marvel for science, but it's dangerous, and we need to leave.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. I mean,
But you can stay the fuck here.
No, I think we're all beep boop. You all feel a rumble, and you're like, things start lifting off. You're like, oh my god, he's actually... You're going up, and then boom, everything falls, everything's shaking. The helicopter's like... He's like, I know it's really the job of the bad guy to have a speed. Leaps sideways, lands on his short leg. He's like, fuck, ow, owie, ow, ooh, no. As the helicopter starts taking off.
Can I start running towards the helicopter?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah.
Get your ass not to Mars, but out of here. Yes, by all means, you start sprinting to the helicopter. What are you gonna do?
To try and catch it. I don't know.
Yeah, run to get to the chopper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody running?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
As much as one can.
Sarah, you get there first.
I'll hold out my hand for the next person so that it's easier for them to get on. And I'll just start basically holding onto the side and just start pulling people on.
Who do you think gets there first?
I'm limping, so it's much lower. So.
I'm in my stilettos.
Yes.
Yes.
Same. Limping in my stilettos.
We're all wearing
in
stilettos.
Yes.
They're surprisingly
Beautiful.
comfortable.
Yeah, and flexible. Spare no expense. Yes.
Zadie will run round Max, but as she does, is has been filming him being like, "Oh, the bad guy is supposed to give a speech," and will film his bullet wound and film his face as she's reaching the helicopter and be like, "It's called getting ratioed, prick," and just hop on.
Okay.
Oh.
just gets on. Those of you who are on the helicopter, there's something under a sheet.
It's a
In the
raptor, isn't it? Alan.
Wow, deep cut to the series, Alan.
Before we take off and we leave Max, are we all on the helicopter, right?
You're getting into the helicopter.
I think that Tallulah is actually like, no, actually, you should be held accountable for your crimes. And is now trying to drag him.
Are you dragging him out of into the helicopter?
Yes.
No,
I'll help.
No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go in there.
What is under the sheet? Sarah, what is this?
Rip off. It's Look, okay, so sometimes you need to be able to create life. Father! Father! It is part dinosaur, part man.
I shoot it in the head.
No! Little Richard! My only boy! You sons of guns, you destroyed him! He was perfect and you destroyed him.
Did you get all that on camera?
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
just turn to Max and I go, I quit, and I shoot him in the head too.
I was going to drop him over the thing.
At which point the velociraptors kick in the door and like...
How did they get up the fucking tower?
They went up the stairs.
They look at you and
they
go, we can take the stairs, you know. Oh yes, we could talk
cut
this
to a
entire
flashback to
time.
them all entering the elevator and they go, beep.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
They're just there going, I didn't think the crystal skull was that bad, actually.
They just pushed the buttons and then someone just, like a corpse on the floor, just kind of lifted up and went, clever girl. And then went back to sleep again.
Clever girl. Yes, now Max is dead. You have all climbed into the back of the helicopter with the corpse of a half man, half dinosaur.
I kicked that out the helicopter, the other side of the helicopter.
They just...
I'm not spending a helicopter ride with that thing.
Absolutely not. When you just like, you know, the raptors just start consuming the corpses. The pilot's just like, you're not planning to shoot me, are you?
No, let's get the fuck out of here.
You need to
Okay,
fly
that's-
the fucking plane.
I take his sandwich.
No! Oh, my pastrami. No one has ever... I'm kidding. I really shouldn't eat it. I am gluten intolerant. Just... As we fly away from No Die Island... Hi, Frederick Hammond here. That name is incredibly ironic as 4,000 people died, including one billionaire and a abomination unto God. Look, I know most of what happened on that island was an abomination unto the Lord, but oh boy, that's some bad footage right there. You all take off into the air as the island of No Die Park sinks into the Thames, and the water that has been held back for all these weeks goes flooding over the top and just...
To be fair, the Thames is pretty fucking awful, so the pollution would probably kill everything in it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Anything that wasn't include, we just cut to a tower. Father, help! The crane can't save you now, Junior. Good luck. Jumps in. Oh no, this was the worst choice. As I swept away. Frederick. I don't think it's fair to claim that these four were actually terrorists, but their actions on the island did result in a lot of economic and ecological damage. Although my great uncle himself was a terrible man, and I'm glad he's dead.
Point of order.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom. Zadie deleted the footage of Sarah shooting him.
Though we don't know exactly how my great uncle died, we do have a lot of footage of him being consumed by velociraptors, a baby T-Rex, and also a park employee. It's grim stuff. They made their choice. You're probably wondering what happened to those who are known as the No Die 4. Well, I can safely start with Horatio. Horatio, what do you think you do once the helicopter has landed, weirdly in France? You know, the pilot's like, there's no extradition laws to France, at which point the gendarme are like, but there is. Correct. Wrong. Fuck, as he's dragged off. Welcome to France.
I was half expecting, because you'd said that we'd all died in another documentary bit, I was half expecting for the pigeons to kill us.
They're still out there. Yes.
Anyway, but Horatio will be like, well, I fucking retire. just chuck all my gear on the floor and just walk off.
Walks into the as far as everyone knows, Horatio Bane did not escape No Die Island. You're gone. You're in the wind. You will get contacts from your various contacts actually. If you want to make use of that, there's always good work for a man who shot down a drone.
I just go by Bane now. I just go around telling people I was born in darkness, and I just walk off.
Or a beautiful singing voice. Okay, Bane, you're off the map. Tallulah, you have charged a whole lot of money to your university.
Yeah, to be fair, we're all fucking poor. But oh gosh. Right. How does one do I want to go back to England?
You sort of like some man
I
comes
love
up.
I love how Tallulah has bought into Dino Island. Like, do I want to go back to England? As in, like, you accepted Dino Island as a sovereign nation.
What? No.
Actually, Miss Wise.
No,
hello.
I don't want to go back to England.
I don't think you've got much of a choice, Miss Wise.
If there are dinosaurs that managed to escape, including the pterodactyls, who would not have been drowned or like poisoned by the Thames, like
They got
being
bird flu
a
from the
country.
pigeon.
That is actually what I was about to offer. Hello, I'm one of the employees. If you would like to, we can actually give you a good stipend to help try and study and also return the dinosaurs.
Yes.
Yes.
See, one of the things that I was very done was like, yes, well, that was done terribly. The research and everything and the cloning of the dinosaurs was fascinating, incredibly dangerous. I can do it better.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Miss Wise. We know you can. Welcome to Jurassic Park. No,
No, this is Jurassic World.
Whoa.
This is literally
Jurassic
the
World.
scientist in Jurassic World.
Hi, I'm I'm Bryce Dallas Howard. I don't know. And that's Chris Pratt over there. I saw a guy going like this, and I thought that would be really cool, and I'm going to take that. And that's my thing now. If anyone asks, that's mine. You're okay, Blue. You're okay. That's a crab, you idiot. You're okay. Tallulah Wise perished in the collapse of No Die Park, but a very talented scientist was able to very quickly rise up the ranks. If you're going to do it, make sure you do it right. Sarah, what do you want to do?
I think I like the idea that Sarah went back to like a normal job working at Five Guys. And
Are these peanuts free?
And she wrote a book, but because everybody thought she was going to write a book about what happened on the island, it instantly sold out. But it just turned out to be a really nice, pleasant book on like fairies, and like just like a really cool fairy adventure. And she eventually got the career she wanted to. And in an interview on this documentary with Frederick Hammond, the last thing that she says to camera after talking about her success, she goes, "I always fucking hated dinosaurs."
Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm very happy to be able to talk to Miss Park. I'm excited by the theme park they're going to be opening based on her books, Fairy World. I myself like Jezebel, the Yellow Fairy. Just a little bit about me there, in case you were wondering. Zadie.
Okay, so I think publicly there are fan vigils for Zadie, who has not emerged out of the wreckage of the island, and the collective defunding through young women just not buying Hammond products means that their stock prices, their share prices just plummet. Like anything like related, all the young women have club together in Zadie's honor and have persuaded like friends and family, like, no, we don't go to ham
We
and
don't
coffee.
buy Coca-Cola anymore.
We don't buy
Yeah.
We don't.
But Beth Thompson, on the other hand, has started a lucrative career at MI5.
Welcome.
You're not supposed to tell everybody that.
Bev Thompson was found in a burnt out car at the side of the but fortunately, Francesca Harris never had.
To be fair, if it's good enough for James Bond to tell everyone his name.
Are you sure it's not just a code name?
In fact,
Ooh.
your first, and as we come to the close, your first mission is indeed
Casino Royale.
Yeah.
It's just her strangling someone in a sink.
She's not in the field. She's the person in the back. She's the handler. She's the tech
Black
person
and
that
white.
can tap
Then why did you choke a man in the bathroom? we cut to you at the baccarat table going, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I'm good at Poggle. I could deal with the word. Just a man crying blood. He's like, I myself was very good at Pokemon Go.
Please don't do that hand movement. There we go.
Okay.
You don't know what the sheaf is doing under the table. Anyway, your first mission is it turns out that the Hammond Corporation are indeed working on one final a park where they say we are very concerned about what happened with the No Die Park and shows the risk of working with living organisms. And so we have decided to continue our studies into robotics. We are building a new park.
Westworld.
It's another Michael Crichton novel. We are building a park where you get to truly be yourself. In fact, it is the most immersive experience that you could ever think of. the Hammond Cowboy Park, coming 2028.
You know we have to do a sequel to this now. we all play Westworld.
Absolutely.
If this is 2028, Jesus Christ, the UK has had a bit of a rough time when it comes to the monarchy. If we've got King George in 2028.
It's actually even weird. He got kicked to death by a bloody horse. Some of us saw it as a sign. Also, we think the pigeons were behind it. But the pigeons work for the bourgeoisie, so...
Let's
anyway.
be honest, the portrait of Zool still hangs in the palace.
It's weird. We keep getting rid of it and it comes back.
Ghostbusters!
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. That certainly was an adventure that had some dinosaurs.
Is it?
I think I saw one, maybe two. Thank you, everyone. Yes, if you have enjoyed
Remember,
this,
It could have been different. Blame the dice.
it could have been. Folks,
Any one of us could have been DMing this.
Yeah.
editors, if you could put in the clue thing with like, that's what could have happened. Okay, guys, we've got another 4-hour recording. Right, settle it in. So, Nat, you want us to roll the cat? Anyway.
We open on a gate.
You start on a gate. There's a dinosaur. I'm starting with the dinosaurs right at the beginning so people get what they want. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. If you have enjoyed what we have been putting out on Mondays and Tuesdays at Roll Together RPG on Twitch, we are at 6 p.m. are streaming Dungeons and Dragons. On Fridays, 6 p.m. we will be doing other games. I'm just having to cover bits of the screen as people. Podcast listeners, please actually let us know if you managed to make it this far, because my god, the visual gags. Anyway, big thank you to the D20 Club on Patreon. We literally couldn't do this without you. Little monsters. They are the ones who actually supplied me, Tom, Maximilian Hammond Jancis with the goats to make my park. That's right. I survived being shot in the head, and that explains so much, doesn't it? I still got my terrible reptile son. He lives in the basement. Anyway, D20 Club. Good luck filling in the wiki for this. The wiki that you actually... Oh, we're so... for podcast listeners, Nat is now apologising. We're so sorry. Wiki. There is a Discord where you get to talk about all your facts, your theories. Where do you think this all went off the rails?
From the moment I said hello.
Was it the point where Josh said, it's a 2, and we all looked blankly, and then I went, oh my god, I've been promoted. Our socials are Roll Together RPG on most of the socials. Good luck. If you found anything that you could possibly think to put on that existing thing, TikTok, please let us know. Yes, massive thank you to our supporters and our sponsors. Anyway, folks, you take care of yourself, take care of each other. Don't let the capitalists build a giant trash island in the Thames. I know you can stop them. Make sure to vote. That's how you stop this stuff. Anyway,
Or shoot them in the head.
Vote, kids.
vote, kids, or kill your billionaires, and then eat them. Eat the rich, folks. Good night.
We're professionals.